I've been doing fashion since I can remember. My grandmother used to like dabble in the art of kesa kesa and sewing, and so as far as I know, I've always been like a part of this industry. But I was also a dancer at the Oceania Dance Theatre, and I used to perform too for Master Like Sesavicora for the Conservatory of Music, and so I was like toggling in between which part of the industry where I find ground, and so for the fashion industry seemed to be the most consistent one, and so I was like, okay. So in 2019, I registered, even though like I've been like running as a designer for quite a while since 2009. In 2019 was the time I was like, okay, stop fooling around, time to like make a business out of this, and during the 10-year course, I've just been like learning from like the likes of Ellen and the likes of the designers that she's brought on board, and also my fellow designers like Robert Verimbasanga, Hapil Heda, Mora Salvalu, Samson Lee, Michael Mosio, and like just this community of designers, and we always help each other. They've given me so many really good advice, not only creatively, but also on how to make my business, my fashion brand, a successful business. Yeah, and over the years too, I'm so happy to have the love and support of my family, not only here in Fiji but also in the U.S. and especially the one in the U.S. They've just been like such a good force and a good support system for my brand. And tonight, I'm just so excited of this recognition. It just means that I've done something right, and the struggles and the trials that I've overcome over the years has not gone by unnoticed. And so I thank Fiji Fashion Week for awarding me with this title and also inducting me into the Hall of Fame. There's a lot of young people out there who have the talent, but they just don't know how to start. And so one of my biggest things too is just to like create a template for young people so that they don't go through the trials and hardships, and also always keep an ear out for a young designer who wants to get mentored into this industry, because I went through the hard way, so I don't want someone else to go through the same. So this just like a feeling of everything just came in around full circle for me tonight. One of the biggest challenges I've always faced was the financial challenge. And I couldn't take out a loan. I couldn't study what I wanted to study, and so there's always been this battle of where am I going to get my resources from? Where am I going to buy fabric? Who's going to sponsor me? And I'm so thankful I have friends and family who are just every now and then are just always in my corner, like whether giving me like a few dollars or like helping me buy fabric and all these things. Because as I said in my speech, it takes a village to raise a child, and I'm just so happy that I have like a really good, strong support system. Another challenge is that I didn't have like a really good education in fashion, and so but for us, we're so resilient. We're resilient people. Us Itoke people, we are resilient people. And so what I always did was well, I'm going to do what wrong. Right? So every time I got advice, I worked on it. I worked on the very little advice that I got, whether it was to clean up the sewing, clean up the stitching, fix this. And my clients who love me also give me really good feedback, whether they complain about my stuff or praise my stuff. I take it all in, and it has made me become the designer that I am today. This year, I branched out and opened, but I've operated mostly online because I feel like it saves money rather than opening a shop, and then there's 2 sets of rent, 2 sets of utility bills. So I was like, okay, just focus online. And so I opened this online page for the US clients, and that's been doing so well. And something just clicked, and I was like, what if I do the same for my Australian clients and for my New Zealand clients? And just coming out of COVID, I was just like, I need to get moving, because otherwise there might be another COVID, and what will happen, we'll just be stuck again for God knows how many years. So the chance that I got while being in COVID, I was just being innovative and thinking of how I can improve my brand, how I can better my business. So one of the things was just prints, and I always think that Kuiviti is a movement. I want our people to wear our prints more, to be proud in our prints, and not to resort to other prints from the other cultures. Even though they look good, but I'm just when you go to Samoa and you attend the Samoan event, you will see the Samoan people come out in the Samoan prints. And so I'm always like, when I attend a Fijian event, I should like rock up with the prints of my people, and I'm always gunning that. And so my whole aesthetic for my brand is to promote the Fijian culture through fashion. When I was in COVID, it like just, so my whole world just came like crumbling apart. But I wasn't stuck in that mindset for quite a while, because it was the second wave last year, and I told myself like, we need to recover. So what I did was I like pulled up pictures from past pictures, started re-uploading them again, just to keep staying relevant online. Because then people do remember what they see every now and then on social media. So I wanted people, every time they scroll, they'd see me still consistent. So coming out of COVID, like that's how I got my orders, because like I was consistent during the lockdown, and just like putting up, whether it be like selling masks or just like putting up old photos of pageants and stuff. Yeah, so people remember what they scroll and what they see online. One thing I can tell the young designers who are trying to come out of the shell, you are like not alone. When I started, there was just like only a few of us, and there weren't really a lot of help that was there provided for us. But now you're so lucky. A lot of these young designers are so fortunate to have the likes of all of the established designers. They're all aware that there is a lack in the industry for the need for the likes of us and for what we need. So we're always like keen to help out. So to the new designers, come out. Like we're ready to help you. We're ready to take on the world, more or less. Yes.